Twins described as 1 in a million after one is born with Down syndrome. These twins have been described as 1 in a million after one of them was born with Down syndrome. Doctors had no idea Harper had the genetic disorder until she arrived around 38 minutes earlier than her sister Quinn, at Rotherham Hospital, on February 15. They said sorry to parents Nicola, 32, and Todd Bailey, but the mum and dad did not see it as a negative and felt there was no need for an apology. More. One of Britain's most wanted men, Mark Acklam, is arrested in Switzerland. All I really remember is the doctor saying "I'm sorry," said Mrs. Bailey, from Sheffield. But as soon as I saw them both my heart just melted. They were both so beautiful. Harper had seemed fine during the scans and doctors had not detected she had Down syndrome. But despite being surprised by the news, Mr. and Mrs. Bailey said they wouldn't change either of their twins for the world. More. Incredible moment. Cave boys of Thailand are rescued by British divers. The proud mum added the twins shared a close bond and they both lit up when they were around each other. But she did admit younger twin Quinn was jealous of Harper. Mrs. Bailey, who is a nurse, added, "But Quinn has hair envy. She has some blonde fuzz while Harper has a brilliant brown mop which we can now tie in a top knot." Harper found her smile early on and Quinn continues to be the diva of the pair. Harper will likely undergo surgery for a hole in her heart when she is around 6 years old. This is common in children with Down syndrome. More. Severely epileptic boy, 12, allowed to bring his medical cannabis home. Mrs. Bailey now wants to educate people about Down syndrome and reduce the stigma. She said, "Harper is Harper and Quinn is Quinn. They are not the same, so I try not to compare them, however hard that may be. You do see people staring at her and it's hard at times as the perception of Down syndrome can be so negative. We get comments like, 'Oh, is she a Downs baby?' or 'I know a Downs girl.' She's not a Downs baby, she's a baby with Down syndrome." Mr. and Mrs. Bailey also have a son, Lucas, 4, who was excited to meet his new sisters. Around 40,000 people in the UK have Down syndrome and experts said the chance of having one twin with the condition is 1 in a million. If you have a story for our news team, email us at webnews@metro.co.uk. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.